and their figures, their manga, and everything anime related, even their little knickknacks. So I'll show you what a knickknack is, because this is something that's really big in the otaku culture. I don't know if this is a Pokemon or not, but that's a knickknack right here. Alright, I don't know how long I got the video, but otakus are the good thing. Weeaboos are the ones who have the hobby, but take it too far. Like what I learned from the Bible. Too much of a good thing is bad for you. Moderation is the key. And otaku is the moderation. Weeaboo is the not moderation. It's basically equivalent to if you drink, how much alcohol you can drink. If you can only tolerate 2 drinks of alcohol, only 2, no more than that. Or you'll get drunk and you will be stupid. You will get yourself in trouble. Well, same thing. Keep in mind that if you live in America, you're American. You go to American school. You go do American things. You try to hit up hot American girls. You're American, not Japanese. And so you don't get the misconception. I'm one. I know where I'm from. I was born in Denver, Colorado. Lived in Iowa as my beginning of my childhood. I was the one from the beginning of my childhood. Lived the rest of my childhood around here until now. I'm a grown man, still live next to Kansas. But that's not the point. The point I'm trying to say is I know who I am. I just want this video to separate weeaboos from otakus, because otakus are the good things. They're the nerds who help the economy. As weeaboos, they're the ones who drive people from accepting otakus. And I'm trying to end this misconception because they're not the same. Weeaboos came first. No, I'm sorry. Otakus came first. Weeaboos came last. Like I said, and it's always like that with anything. Like there's always, like there's scene in emo, gangster wannabes, all of them good trends. They're not all bad, but then there's some bad apples. And in otaku culture, weeaboos are the bad apples. They're the ones who cause trouble. They even go to the mall acting like an anime character, which gets them kicked out. And now, when you go to the old park mall dressed up anymore, they'll ask you sometimes to leave, and the reason why they do that is because weeaboos ruined it for us by acting like a character and endangering people's lives. Did I mention when the weeaboo killed a kid because they thought that one of the jutsus from Naruto are real? Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Otaku is something different. We're the nerds. We are just nerds. We know when to act in public. We're like normal people, but weeaboos aren't. So I wanted to get rid of the stereotype that otaku and weeaboos mean the same, because they obviously don't mean the same. They're 2 different things. Otaku's this way, weeaboos this way. Otakus like me collect stuff. Collect. There's collections. That's the nerd. Kawaii detsu. Point being is there's 2 differences. Remember, moderation in any hobby is the key. Don't get too attached to something where you live in a fantasy world. Weeaboos live in a fantasy world. Otakus know where they live. And to prove I'm not, how much video room I got left? Oh, I still got plenty of video left. Okay. Take this for example. Okay, this part is Japanese. Only that part is. These 2 are Chinese, believe it or not. Those 2 ball things over there. When I collect all these stuff, I don't do it for the Japanese factor. I do it for the artistic factor. I like Japanese art. I think it's one of the best. Not because it's better than America. I like Japanese art because but I like Japanese art because they do it well and they take their time. And as a personally, yes, I'm an artist. Not a professional, but I'm just a regular artist. As an artist, I like art like this. I really, really do. I really like Japanese art. And, yeah. I like Japanese art and Japanese music, a lot of things. But I also like American, too. I can watch Batman and Superman. In fact, I was part of the tsunami, too. Batman and Superman. I remember watching them too. I was like, oh, that's so awesome. But anyways, Yeah, there's your difference right there. I am the collector of this stuff, not the person who thinks that they know. And not only that, they judge people by their cosplays. They judge other people's cosplays. If it's not exactly perfect, or someone, okay, I can understand a little bit about cosplay your own body type, but you know, some weeaboo on my Facebook said that I can't cosplay Vincent Valentine because I don't have the leather editions. But let me tell you, weeaboos spend up to $1,000 on every anime thing, even if it's a small knick-knack. As an otaku, we know how much money we have. We know how much we have. We don't go spend it on, you know, things that cost a lot of money. Maybe it's DVD box sets, but it's worth the DVD box sets, but they spend like $500 on a costume, or $600 or $1,000. That's too much. That's too much for the costume. And sure, people could think I go overboard because I bought eye contacts for my cosplay. That's okay. The contacts are only $30. I'm talking about the weeaboos who pay, well, let's see, $60 for eye contact, $150 for accessories, weapons and stuff, and then up to $1,000 in a costume. But really, you can go to Cosplay Magic, pay less money, and get 15% off the wig. Basically, have your accessories with you. You know, have your accessories with, you know, your costume. Then you also get 15% off. If they have the accessory, you get 15% off of that. You know, order in both. It's up to $500, but you'll have every single piece you need. The point I'm trying to make is, you know, you don't have to pay up to $500 or $1,000 for a good costume, especially if you're like me who does this stuff for fun. You go to Cosplay Magic, pay a certain amount of money, get every accessory and stuff. But yeah. They also judge for people for cosplaying too, which is stupid. And you know what? I learned one thing. If you do that at NakaCon, you're just going to get a bad vibe about you, and next time you come, people are going to hate your guts. People work hard on their costumes, either making it or work hard at their jobs to get the paycheck to pay for them. It's not easy to cosplay. That's why most people stick to 1 or 2 cosplays for the rest of their life. It's not a cheap hobby. It's actually pretty expensive, actually, believe it or not. But anyways, they also put otakus down just because their body type's not that. No, I'm not 5'6", but I pull off a good Vincent Valentine according to people. My boots make me taller. In fact, to show you, I work hard on my cosplay. Sure, this is not the steel toe stuff, but I made this. See, like I said, I'm an artist. I like to do art. I look at the art aspect of anime and Japanese culture, because that's what it is. It's art. It's not real life. You weeaboos need to get out of the fantasy world and realize that if you live in America, you're American. I think that's just falling off. You know, there's nothing wrong with liking Japanese culture. As you can see, I like Japanese culture, but there is something wrong with acting as if you were part of that race. You were not part of that race. I'll show you another Japanese memorabilia I have, but I do it for collecting. During Gray CDs. I love their music. In fact, their music's not just weeaboo music or Japanese music. Their CDs are at Hot Topic. I got this at an anime convention, NakaCon. My first NakaCon, I got this. I like Duran Gray. It's a good band. But that does not make me a weeaboo. Now, if I try to sing any of this in Japanese and not try to find the English lyrics to sing it, then yes, that would make me a weeaboo. So now you know the difference between a weeaboo than an otaku, the nerd. So let's get rid of this misconception that they're the same, because they are not.